This is Zara Folktales and History.
The young girl named Adeobi. She was the pride of her family and the first to gain admission into college. Her small village celebrated her success, and her parents, who were farmers, had sacrificed everything for her education. Adeobi carried their hopes and dreams with her as she embarked on her journey to the big city. Adeobi arrived at her college with wide-eyed wonder, marveling at the tall buildings and the bustling campus filled with students from different parts of the country. She was determined to focus on her studies and make her parents proud. Her dorm mate, Halima, was kind-hearted, quiet, and a bookworm like her, and they quickly became friends. Together, they promised to stay focused on their goals. However, Adeobi soon caught the attention of a popular group on campus led by Amoka, a rich and stylish girl who seemed to have it all. Amoka had a magnetic personality, and her confidence drew Adeobi in like a moth to a flame. Amoka and her friends, Chika and Bimbo, lived a life of extravagance. They wore the latest designer clothes, attended glamorous parties, and seemed to have endless cash. Adeobi was curious but hesitant. She had been raised with strict values and knew the dangers of bad company. However, Amoka was persuasive. Life is short, Adeobi. You can study all you want, but don't forget to enjoy yourself. Don't you want to live a little? Amoka said one evening, her voice dripping with charm. Adeobi found herself joining them for small outings. It started with lunch at fancy restaurants, then progressed to attending late-night parties. Amoka introduced her to a world she had never imagined, one of fast money, wealthy men, and dangerous secrets. Adeobi's grades began to slip as she spent more time with Amoka's group. Halima tried to warn her, "Ada, this isn't you. Your parents work so hard for you to be here. Don't lose sight of why you came." But Adeobi brushed her off, blinded by the allure of her new lifestyle. She started skipping classes, and Amoka introduced her to a man named Chief Olodil, a wealthy businessman who showered her with gifts. Adeobi, desperate to fit in, accepted his advances despite her initial discomfort. What Adeobi didn't realize was that Chief Olodil had a dark side. He was involved in illegal activities and used young girls to launder money. Amoka and her friends were already deep in his web, and Adeobi was becoming his newest pawn. One night, during a lavish party at Chief Olodil's mansion, Adeobi overheard a heated argument between Amoka and Chief. "You promised me more money for bringing her in." Amoka snapped.
"She's not bringing in enough. I don't invest in liabilities,"
Chief retorted. Adeobi's heart sank as she realized Amoka had been using her all along. The expensive gifts, the parties, and the friendship, it had all been a ploy to lure her into Chief Olodil's dangerous world. Devastated and scared, Adeobi confided in Halima, who urged her to report everything to the authorities. Together, they gathered evidence, including messages and recordings of Chief Olodil's activities. With Halima's support, Adeobi found the courage to approach the police. The case shook the campus and the city. Chief Olodil was arrested, and his illegal network was dismantled. Amoka and her friends faced expulsion and legal consequences. Adeobi, though shaken, found herself free from the toxic influence that had nearly destroyed her. Adeobi returned to her studies with renewed determination. She apologized to her parents and Halima, who stood by her through the ordeal. Though she had stumbled, she learned valuable lessons about resilience, integrity, and the importance of choosing the right friends. Her story became a cautionary tale for others on campus, inspiring many to avoid the traps of peer pressure and to stay true to their values. Adeobi graduated at the top of her class and returned to her village as a symbol of hope and perseverance. Her story became a cautionary tale for others on campus, inspiring many to avoid the traps of peer pressure and to stay true to their values.